Hello everyone, and welcome back to Peak Speak, the channel where we shine a light on police misconduct, defend civil rights, and hold public officials accountable. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest breakdowns and investigations.
Nope.
What are you doing?
Just taking pictures.
Okay.
What's your name, badge number?
Officer Askey, badge 043.
Okay, I'm gonna step back a little bit.
You got Browson PD. You live here?
I live somewhere around here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep, just taking pictures.
Okay.
Yep. My name is not important.
Get away from our cars.
Is this public property?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not public property.
Where's a restricted area sign?
You want to stay away from our cars.
Okay, so where's the restricted area sign?
Walk right here. Not walk around the vehicle.
I can walk around the vehicles. I can. Thank you very much. You can give me that you give me that policy or whatever that I can't walk around the vehicles.
It's not a policy. It's government vehicles.
Okay, but
Stay away from them.
okay, I have
You don't need to walk up to the driver's
I have
side.
every right to walk up to these vehicles.
Where's your ID at?
I don't have it. I don't have to give it to you.
You're going to give it to me.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, what crime are you suspect me of breaking?
You're walking around our vehicles looking into them.
Okay, is
Most
this-
normal people don't look into our patrol
Is this
cars.
public property?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I told you you can walk back.
I have every right to
I
be
told
here.
you to stay away from our vehicles.
And I have every right to be around your
You just
vehicle.
walked over there, you're looking inside the car, did you not?
I did, because
Yeah.
I have a right
Give me
to.
your ID.
I do not have to.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You just went to our vehicles and looking at them.
Your vehicle.
No person is going to look into a patrol car.
Okay, well
No one's sitting.
those are police vehicles.
Not videos of vehicles.
Vehicles.
Yes.
They are
Correct.
police vehicles owned by the city.
All right, guys, let's set the tone right from the start. This story unfolds in a place where the Constitution should be untouchable, yet the people sworn to protect it often misinterpret it. The scene begins with a simple camera, a calm citizen, and a police lot sitting wide open to the public. But what follows proves how quickly authority can turn aggressive when they see a camera pointed in the wrong direction. Our auditor walks onto public property, recording quietly, when an officer storms in demanding answers he isn't entitled to. Suddenly, a routine First Amendment activity becomes a confrontation fueled by ego, misunderstanding, and unlawful demands. And this is only the beginning of the unraveling chaos.
Yes.
This is public property.
Yes.
I have every right to be on public property
Yes, you
and
do.
look in city-owned vehicles.
Let me tell you something, buddy, because I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay.
6 cops have been killed this week and this month.
Okay.
And some guy walking around the parking lot recording vehicles is not. It's not normal.
Okay. Well, it's not normal, but is it legal?
So what I'm
illegal?
going to do is I'm going to do a police report and figure out who you are.
Okay. Is it illegal?
I didn't say it's illegal.
Okay. So.
But it's not normal.
Okay. Am I being detained?
Yes, right now. you
Okay.
are.
So for what
I
crime?
need your information.
Oh yeah, I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
You can call a supervisor out here.
30. Where do you live at?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions.
No.
Okay. What are you doing recording our cars?
I'm being detained.
I already answered that question.
Okay. So I'm invoking
What's the
my.
purpose of coming
I'm
here?
invoking my-
I saw you.
Okay.
Let me finish talking.
I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, so I am being detained.
Let me
Therefore,
finish.
I have
Let
nothing
me
else to say to
finish.
you.
I see you walking on the sidewalk, whatever, and you come in here and you start filming and looking at our cars. Why are you looking at our cars? What do you need to know about a patrol car? Sorry, I'm recording you too, buddy, right there. What's your purpose of walking around our parking lot looking at our patrol cars? I know you don't want to talk. I can stand here all day, I got too sick.
What's your name and badge number again?
Already gave it to you.
Just so I didn't get it.
I already gave it to you.
Okay.
I give it to you again. I already gave it to you.
Okay. Well, you don't have to.
It's right here.
You don't have to.
My name.
That's fine.
Officer Askey.
That's fine. I just need to know who I need to file.
043.
Just need to know who I need to file the complaint with. That's all.
Go ahead.
As the officer approaches, the tension snaps instantly. He fires off questions, name, ID, reason for filming, none of which the auditor is legally required to answer. When the citizen refuses, the officer escalates, stepping closer, tossing accusations of suspicious behavior, and insisting the cameras threaten police safety. But here's the truth. Suspicion isn't a crime. Public property is open to the public, and filming what any member of the public can see is protected speech. But this officer isn't interested in rights. He's interested in control. Without naming a crime, he declares the citizen detained, trying to force compliance with an authority he doesn't possess.
For illegal detainment.
Illegal detainment?
That is correct.
Illegal detainment? Walk around with patrol cars.
Hey guys, so is suspicious a misdemeanor or felony?
It's a suspicious.
Okay,
crime.
okay.
Particular suspicion. Why would you walk around patrol cars and film?
So is this public property?
It is.
Okay, so that way I have this is public property, guys. As you can see, this is public property. There is no restricted access areas. I am being detained by this officer here on public property. There's no restricted area signs. That is public property. As you can see, I'm in all of my rights to be here, to record the cars, and this guy right here is detaining me for suspicious activity.
Walking in between our cars and looking at them and recording is suspicious.
Okay, well,
the increase of violence against us and people killing us like
wow.
So you want to film our cars and go in between them? I'm going to sit here and talk to you and figure out who you are.
Okay,
I'm going to find out who you are.
Okay, well, you can say so.
Hold your camera there for 20 minutes an hour. I don't care.
Okay.
I got till 6 o'clock, buddy.
Great. Awesome. We'll be here all day.
That red dot right there, you're on camera too.
We'll be here all day, buddy.
Get a shot of that.
We'll be here all day, buddy.
Yes, we will.
You will be educated today on the First Amendment.
What's that? Freedom of speech?
Freedom of the press. Yes, sir. Where I can record anything that I can see from a public accessible place.
You can.
That means eyes cannot be trespassed.
Figure out what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I just told you what I was doing.
Why are you looking at our car?
Because I can.
You plotting something?
I can.
Okay.
I can look what I want to look at.
The confrontation intensifies as more accusations pile up. The officer claims walking near police vehicles is inherently dangerous, even though nothing is posted as restricted. He repeats the same demand, ID, hoping persistence will override the law. But the auditor stands his ground, invoking the Fifth Amendment and refusing to assist in his own detention. The officer becomes frustrated, pacing, repeating threats of a report, trying to force a justification that doesn't exist. According to the law, detainment requires reasonable suspicion of a specific crime, not a vague feeling. Yet here, the officer acts first and searches for a reason later, exposing how easily rights are trampled when authority is unchecked.
Sergeant will be here in 1 second.
Absolutely. And then I'll be going inside to do a complaint form on you for harassment and illegal detainment.
Harassment?
Yep. You're harassing a citizen on public property, on city property.
I'm asking you why you're looking on our car.
Because I can. Because I can. Okay. I told you that.
Okay. Fine.
You don't make the laws.
No, I don't.
Exactly right.
No, I don't. You don't either.
I don't. But I can go by the laws.
You can walk wherever you want.
I sure can. And that means up to that police car if I want to.
You're staying away from my cars.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to see what your sergeant has to say.
You look at my car, look at my car. I'm standing right here.
Well, I don't have to get your permission to look at anybody's car. It's the city's car. You don't own the city.
I know I don't understand.
Okay.
So we can play this warrior crap all you want.
Well, you call it whatever you want to call it.
Figure out what you're doing.
Okay. I've told you what I was doing. You don't like it?
Why are you filming?
Because I can.
Just because you want to?
It's my right to film.
Right.
That's
why
right.
Why are you doing it?
Because I want to. I don't have to explain to you.
I'm pretty sure this is what you're doing. You just come here to be a dick, pretty much.
Really?
To get people riled up.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of officers getting shot. I'm tired of getting ambushed. And this right here, you walking in our cars, this is going to get my wheel spin in there. Wondering what you're doing.
So is it illegal?
I didn't say it's illegal.
Okay.
If I'm figuring out what you're doing.
Okay, well, I've told you.
Okay. You can record all you want.
I'm going to record.
But why are you recording?
Because I want to.
Why do you want to?
Because I want to.
Why do you want to?
Because I can. How about that?
Okay.
Because I can.
How about that?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at our cars?
Because I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop pacing back and forth.
Really? Why? I have a right to pace. I'm not under arrest, am I?
Minutes pass, and the officer continues circling like he's searching for an angle to pin blame. He lectures about officers being killed, uses fear to justify unlawful orders, and treats a camera like a weapon. The citizen, meanwhile, remains calm, recording everything, refusing to be baited into a confrontation. But the officer keeps pushing: harassment, threats, emotional manipulation, anything to regain control. The camera catches it all, What should be a simple acknowledgement of public rights becomes a standoff, fueled entirely by the officer's refusal to accept that filming police is not only legal, but essential in a free society.
So we've already got it that I'm being detained.
Back and forth. I don't know if you're going to take off running.
If I was going to take off running, I wouldn't be here for the last 14 minutes and 50 seconds or whatever.
Right there, you can talk to him.
Cool.
You probably complain with him too.
I'm going to. Trust me. What's going on, Sarge?
What's up, man?
Hey. So I guess he called you out?
What's going on?
All right, so I'm here. I do First Amendment audits.
What's that?
I'm about to tell you what I do. So I go out to police departments, county buildings, city-owned buildings, county-owned buildings, and I just walk around the premises and see if I can record in public without being harassed like I have been by this guy. So I go around, I look at the cars, I go inside the building, I look at the building. It's my First Amendment right to do so. If everything's good, I go. I'm not out to cause a disturbance or problem.
Now the building today is different because we're closed.
It's still city property.
But you can't go in the building when it's closed because we're the only ones access. There's no access to
Okay, well I haven't, but I have not.
Second and 34.
Okay.
No, I was just letting you know.
Okay, well I also want to file a complaint against this officer because I'm actually detained right now, doing a First Amendment protected activity. And I have the tape. He's actually called me. He's actually called me a dick and stuff like that. And I have every right to be here. This is public property.
So you come on police property and different property.
Well, it's city property.
Well, city property.
Yes.
Just to see if somebody's gonna stop you.
Yeah.
And all that.
It's because it's my First Amendment protected activity to do that.
Eventually, a sergeant arrives, and the tone shifts dramatically. Unlike the first officer, the sergeant listens. The auditor explains his purpose. First Amendment audits, a peaceful test of government accountability. He lays out his methods clearly: filming public property, evaluating police behavior, ensuring rights are respected. The sergeant acknowledges the legality of the audit, admits no crime is being committed, and explains the department's concerns without hostility. Where the first officer saw a threat, the sergeant sees a citizen exercising protected rights. This contrast exposes a crucial truth. The problem isn't policing itself, but officers who create conflict where none exists.
Would you want to?
Because, let's see, do y'all respect the First Amendment?
But I was just wondering, why would you want to put yourself in that situation?
Why not? It's actually normal. It's not illegal, is it?
No, it's not illegal.
I didn't think so.
Now, the only issue we have is looking in the police cars.
Well,
right?
but it's on public property.
It is, and it is public property. But when you start recording inside our police cars, we don't mind. You can record all you want. We just like to identify who it is. That way, we can say if something goes missing or something's taken out of that car, I can tell my boss tomorrow, hey, this is the guy that was walking around yesterday, because there's no cameras or nothing on these police cars.
Okay, well,
so that's the reason we ask to identify yourself. Especially if you're looking, I don't care. You can sit in my police car right now.
I don't want to do all of that.
I'm just saying, look at everything you have. You can sit in his. You can look at anyone you want. But the minute we don't know what you're doing it for, because unlike you're doing it for a specific reason, we do have people who do it for the criminal element also. So
in the middle of the day?
Well, you'd be surprised. People break into cars and stuff in the middle of the day.
I don't know how many people's breaking in police cars in the middle of the day, if at all, but I hear you.
Weapons got stolen on the cars.
But yeah, there's stuff in the cars that we might not like.
Well, I mean, if it's on public property and it's not in a restricted area, I can be at that car.
Yeah, I didn't say you couldn't.
Oh, he did.
I just said that I would like to identify you.
Okay.
That way.
I can go to that car. If it's in a public accessible area, I can go up to that car. It's the law. You need to look at it.
But look, like I said, the only reason I would want to identify you would be for if something happened to that car. Otherwise, we do tours all the time around the beach.
Okay, well, I'm going to identify myself, and they call me good citizen. How about that?
The sergeant attempts to justify why identification is requested when someone films police vehicles, citing concerns about potential theft or criminal surveillance. But even then, he concedes that filming is lawful, that public property remains public, and that the citizen cannot be forced to identify without cause. The auditor stands firm, offering the same name many activists use, good citizen, refusing to surrender personal information when no crime exists. The sergeant stays professional, while the earlier officer grows irritated that his authority has crumbled under scrutiny. This moment shows how education, not intimidation, determines whether police encounters escalate or resolve peacefully.
Good citizen.
That doesn't work for me.
But I'm not breaking the law, so I don't have to give you my name if I'm not breaking the law.
But you understand what I'm saying.
I understand.
Okay.
100%, but I don't have to identify
in order to file a
myself.
complaint on him, I would need your ID.
You actually don't. You don't. I've actually, I just filed a complaint on Winder PD for the same exact thing as this guy did. So.
And you just told him good citizen?
Yeah, of course I did.
That was the name you
Of course I did.
I can do a report.
I'm definitely not going to let you do a report for me.
You're not gonna tell me to do a report.
Well, I can actually.
I'm gonna do my own.
Actually, you work for me, so I can tell you what to do. I don't answer questions. So.
I understand the reason you're doing your job.
Well,
all right, look, hold on.
But you have a dick over there.
Look, I understand the reason you're doing your job. But on the other hand, when you're on police property or city property,
there you go.
When you're on, hey,
there you go.
Now, when you're on city property and you're doing this to entice,
absolutely not. I was actually minding my own business.
But you told me the reason you're doing this is to see if somebody
if my rights are respected.
Okay.
Yes.
And so that's the reason we asked. Like I said, the reason we would ask somebody to be identified would be because you're walking around our cars and all that, and there's other things.
Gotcha. All right. Well.
So that's the reason.
Am I being detained though?
I didn't say you're detained.
Well, he's detained me, so just need to get that.
You were here when I pulled in.
So am I still being detained, sir?
Go.
Okay.
You don't want to tell us why?
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay, right? Okay. All right, Sarge. You are actually professional. I definitely appreciate that.
Take it easy.
So I'm gonna get a couple more pictures, and then I'm gonna get out of y'all's way.
Yes, sir.
After a long back and forth, the sergeant finally ends the unlawful detainment, stating the auditor is free to go. But being free to go also means being free to stay, and the auditor continues recording, documenting every inch of public property the law allows him to access. As he walks, he reiterates the purpose of his audit: ensuring government employees remember they work for the people, not the other way around. What began as an attempted power struggle becomes a clear example of why accountability matters. The moment an officer forgets the boundaries of his authority, citizens must be prepared to remind him. To wrap this documentary, we shift into the lesson every viewer needs to hear. This encounter rests on the plain view doctrine. Anything visible from a public space is fair to observe, record, and question. Police use this doctrine daily, yet many officers act outraged when the public exercises the same right. Never forget, unless you've committed a crime, you are not required to provide ID. You are not required to answer questions. And you should always record the police because transparency isn't just your right, it's your protection. This story is a reminder that knowing the law isn't optional, it's essential. And the more citizens who stand firm, the fewer officers will dare abuse their authority again.